the home of the Celtics here in Boston, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. And at 19 games out of the top seed, they may not be world beaters, but a team that you can't sleep on.
Well, looking at Boston, they've put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down. And that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent come playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting there. I mean, they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's money in at the point.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Now Thomas. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris.
Isaiah Thomas, actually named after the former Pistons great. You might think his father was a big fan, but it's actually the opposite. His dad was a Laker fan. He lost a bet during the 1989 finals. Incredible story. Pistons went on to beat the Lakers, so he had to name his son Isaiah. I guess he'd be named Magic if he had won.
And Isaiah grew up in Seattle, loved the Sonics, but also because of his father was a big Lakers fan.
Oh, some conflicting allegiances for Thomas there. I mean, he played 3 years for the Sacramento Kings, who've had their rivalry with the Lakers. Seattle made their failed bid for the Kings. He had to have mixed emotions there, too.
Now, here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. Poked loose. Here's Money. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, caught angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Here's Thomas, averaging 20 points per game. Bradley with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas, here we go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Here's Money. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
Turner dishes to Bradley. Turner against Harris. And Turner kicks to Thomas. From about 19 feet. And another basket for Boston. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The dish to Oladipo. Pass to Money. Launches a 3. Zeller grabs the board.
Well, the history of college coaches switching over to the NBA is pretty daunting. Brad Stevens and the Celtics can't worry about those who came before him. He's just got to be himself. He was well regarded in Boston. Despite the fact that they went through a rebuilding process last year, he did a really good job.
Thomas, after the missed 3 from Money. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Now, they got the most out of that possession, guys.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Memphis.
Look at what they did in the fourth quarter. I mean, they just went to sleep. Totally non-committal basketball. They allowed the big comeback.
Yeah, but don't discount the effort on the other side, Clark, because they took advantage of the opening that was there.
That drops. The Magic trailed by 3. Here's Money, and he slams it down right on top of Jared Sullinger. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Thomas goes in. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Clock at 6. That's good. Thomas got 10 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's money, and that one's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Celtics making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Orlando. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He made no secret the #1 thing he wants to see from his guys in all-out assault on the offensive glass, even if it comes at the expense of giving up some points in transition. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris.
Well, there's got to be something about Washington producing these 5'9" guards. I mean, whether you're talking Nate Robinson or Isaiah Thomas, they both can fill it up in a hurry. And, you know, they both play the game with the confidence and swagger of a power forward. The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Here's money. 8 points for him. And the shot is good. Money's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Isaiah Thomas, not the dunker that Nate Robinson is, but he's a really good finisher around the rim despite his small stature. Able to make mid-air adjustments and has that great touch using creative angles to evade shot blockers.
Now, here's Thomas. 10 points for him. A floater, and that is good. 12 points for him.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Here's money. Good.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Here's Thomas. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Turner with the steal. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Turner's got 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Isaiah Thomas out there with Smart. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Bass in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Bass with a screen for Thomas. Off the pick. The shot will not go. And Orlando the other way now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory. You know, Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to throw down.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the rope. No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Here's Money. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. Here's Money. He's got 21. Pass to Fry. Here's Money. The feed to Fry from outside the arc, and the shot is good. Fry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Bass passes to Thomas. Here's Money. Passes to O'Quinn, and now it's a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And Orlando. Close game as we wrap up the second.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's seen the court so well tonight. Made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Money in at point guard. Outside Bradley. Back to Thomas. And there's the rejection. To the inside. Here's Money. And he hits it to tie the game up. Money's got 26.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh. Victor Oladipo played for the same college coach as Dwayne Wade. And, you know, their games actually draw some comparisons. Both are 6'4", strong, huge wingspans, and explosive athletes with that ball handling ability. I think Oladipo has a great future.
And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Poked away. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And Oladipo, an all-around player. He can rebound, pass, and he can defend, even block shots.
Yeah, and again, you see the parallels with Dwayne Wade, although not as tall and not quite as long as Wade. His charisma and passion, though, remind you a bit of Dwayne Wade in terms of his game. And I like his name, too. That's a nice basketball name. You can do a lot with that when he gets going.
A little rhythm, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Oladipo.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop, and he gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Money, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
A 3-ball. Here's Vucevic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
The Magic get knocked down. 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Nikola Vucevic possessing prototype size for the center position. 7 foot tall, has about a 9.5 foot standing reach. Even without great leaping ability, he can play over the top of a lot of opponents. Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
The Magic trailed by 6. Money passes to Oladipo. Here's Money. He's guarded by Thomas. Step back on that one and let it fly. That's 28 points for Money. And you mentioned Vucevic, not a top athlete. The Magic working to develop his lateral quickness, Clark, and explosiveness.
Yeah, he still struggles to defend guys in the pick and roll situations, Kevin. He's not that fast of foot. That's where the Magic are trying to help him grow. But he's a double-double guy because of his rebounding ability, and he's got a nice touch for a big guy.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Celtics leading by 4. Thomas dishes to Zeller. Outside Thomas, kicks to Bradley. Outside Thomas, 5 on the clock. Here's Zeller, and they convert at last on attempt number 3. Zeller's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Jared Solinger has developed some very thick skin during his time in the league. Solinger said, because I had Satch Solinger as a coach. So I learned early that it's not how loud he's saying it, it's what he's saying. I was blessed to have an angry coach. It's very hard to get into Jared's head, guys.
It is indeed. Thank you, Doris. Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for money.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Thomas kicks to Solinger. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jared Solinger. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. No good for money. Boston leading by 7. Solinger passes to Thomas. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 7, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Thomas. He has 23 points and also 3 nice steals. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olenek, he's checked in for Zeller. Bass comes in for Solinger. Crowder, he's checked in for Turner. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. Orlando also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Peyton in for Oladipo. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. And they get it back. Nice shot by Smart.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's Money. Lets the 3 fly. Shot no good.
Tune in next Tuesday night, March 17th, the Orlando Magic.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Money.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Thomas is out there with Smart. Then it's Olenek. Then it's Brandon Bass. And it's Crowder in it, the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Thomas, here we go. Boston needs to get off a shot. Smart wide open, he fires. No good off the back of the rim. The pass to Money. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Inside, here's Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. That's 7 points for Marcus Smart.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
The Magic trailed by 13. Over to the left wing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The shot's good for money.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. I mean, his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Some changes for Boston. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Turner comes in for Jake Crowder. And Bradley's subbed in for Smart. Harris is checked in for the Magic. Victor Oladipo comes in for Peyton. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And thank you, Doris.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Bradley dishes to Thomas. It's hauled in by Fry. The Magic trailed by 11. Pass to Money. To the wing on the left. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Money's got 39. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. They set the pick. Thomas passes to Zeller. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good for Money.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in. Sullinger the screen. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Back to Thomas. The Magic trailed by 8. Here's Oladipo. Here's Harris. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. It's stolen by Harris. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
Yeah, they've got it flowing right now, guys. They're putting together a nice little run.
Bradley kicks to Turner. Dishes it to Thomas. No good, unable to end this run.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi guys, over that break I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Thomas. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And he ends up missing both free throws. Celtics leading by 4. And Turner kicks to Zeller. It's Bradley on the wing. Outside Thomas. That one wide left.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
No good for Money. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Bradley with the ball, picked up by Harris. Thomas goes in, and it's Boston with another.
Now it's a dangerous time to go cold here in the 4th quarter, so he's going to have to find the range.
The Magic trailed by 6.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. 9 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues. Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
They set the screen. Here's Zeller. Good!
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Turner comes with the double team, and Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Steps back and shoots. Count it.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Here's Money. Can't knock in the three. The Celtics have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Off the inbound pass. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Putting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Orlando with the ball. No good on the quick 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. From deep 3-point range, no luck.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
Yo, what's going on tonight? I'm running free all over the court. You didn't give me the rock.
Man, what are you talking about?
Man, I'm talking about making sure I get my touches, yo. Move the basketball, share with your teammates. Make the extra pass so we get easy looks. Got it?
Boy, get out of my face with that, man. I do what I do with the rock for the good of this team. And I don't need nobody second guessing me. You ain't my coach, punk.
That's the kind of selfishness I'm talking about. Get over yourself, man.
Bitch.